I've been blinded by the light so many times the good is out of sight. Silence in the night keeps me calm when I recite my life through music, and I go these spiteful times when I write these lines. I should break the hands off the clock so I can stop fighting time. I need to find some motivation, so I go to Satan in the coldest basement over debating. I hope to make it through these struggles I get caught in. Fuck it, I'm a lost cause, wandering until my brain meets the barrel of a sawed-off, and I crawl off, barely hanging on to things, clumsy as fuck. Honest is what I try to be, but honestly my heart's about as empty as this bottle be. Staring at me, just lying to me constantly, telling me to take another sip and I'll be comfortable. When in reality, what I need is just someone who will stay by my side and not leave when they get upset. But instead I find myself needy when I'm upset. Sick of being a bandage, so I ran alcohol. Sick of being stranded, I thought this off at all. Turns out I was wrong, turns out this is worse. Need to remain strong before I wind up in a hearse. Sick of being a bandage, so I ran alcohol. Sick of being stranded, I thought this off at all. Turns out I was wrong, turns out this is worse. Need to remain strong before I wind up in a hearse. My heart's been broken far too many times for me to give a shit. Now listen bitch, those are your petty lies. I decided to get my life away for alcohol and drugs. You were there when you weren't, when I was about to fall in love. Just remember this was your fault, now you can go fuck yourself. There's nothing else to break, so I go and shatter something else. Well, don't laugh and puff and I'll hope that fucking helps. How can I trust you if you don't happen to trust yourself? Yo, pass me the bottle before I snap on this model and push max on the throttle and crash into her condo. I've gotten to the point where I've almost given up. Fuck the law, fuck people, this is where I was driven to. Taking the road lonely, taking it slow solely because of the fact I consumed enough dope to OD. I no longer know what pain is, it washed out of my system. Actions show I'm painless, the word hair is out of my vision. Sick of being a bandage, so I ran alcohol. Sick of being stranded, I thought this off at all. Turns out I was wrong, turns out this is worse. Need to remain strong before I wind up in a hearse. Sick of being a bandage, so I ran alcohol. Sick of being stranded, I thought this off at all. Turns out I was wrong, turns out this is worse. Need to remain strong before I wind up in a hearse. I talked into this mirror to get a hold of myself. It started talking back when I'm all by myself. It started talking mad like it's lost in itself. I started talking back, being cautious as hell. He continued to talk.
You're broken, face it. There's nothing in this life for you, your soul is vacant. You're the only one that doesn't see it, too cold to face it.
Truth be told, I break shit every time I lose my patience. And there goes my mirror up into a million pieces. I don't trust anyone, no love for human beings. When I get close to someone, they leave me with nothing. It never fails to weather hails, the sleet is abundant. Alcohol and drugs made the sun shine through. It seemed it did, believing it was my excuse. All the black clouds that were above me disappeared. Imagine that the blackest cats luckily weren't there. Sick of being a bandage, so I ran alcohol. Sick of being stranded, I thought this off at all. Turns out I was wrong, turns out this is worse. Need to remain strong before I wind up in a hearse. Sick of being a bandage, so I ran alcohol. Sick of being stranded, I thought this off at all. Turns out I was wrong, turns out this is worse. Need to remain strong before I wind up in a hearse.